everyone. I'm starting with sparkles. See, get a close-up view. It's really pretty. So I'll tell you the story if you haven't heard the story, but I think everybody's heard the story by now. So I guess I'm going to scooch down. I'm going to scooch down here and then we'll talk about the clothes that I'm working on. So it is Wednesday Night Live. Is anybody out there? Is anybody with me yet? I don't see anyone yet, but sometimes there's a bit of a delay. So I hope I'm not by myself tonight. I might have to sit here and just stare at my ring. I'm going to have to start getting manicures now, but I hate manicures because I work so much with my hands and talk so much with my hands that I chip my nails like within an hour of getting a manicure, so I've just kind of given up on that. So I don't see anybody out there. I can't believe it. I usually have a few people hanging out with me. So who's there? Oh, Lori. Hey, Lori. I know you heard my story already, so I won't repeat it for you, but here's the pretty ring. So I'm so excited. I do. I feel like I'm engaged all over again. It was really cool. Really totally unexpected. Yeah, I love the ring. I love the ring. I really do. And it is not our anniversary. I mean, our anniversary is a couple months away. So, I mean, that really surprised me. I thought, gee, why didn't he wait till our anniversary? But I'm glad he didn't, because it was an even bigger surprise because it wasn't our anniversary. So that was really cool. So I'm married to a great guy. I really am. Yeah, really special. I know you heard the story. So I have been working so hard. You know I've been working really hard. I got your outfit done and it's packed up. And I got Bella and Jerica Catania's outfits finished and packed up. So I don't have those on display right now. So now I'm going back. I'm just about done. I have to make a couple more things. But I'm doing all the extra stuff now, and I'm trying to fix things that needed to be fixed. There's some things that I made that I wasn't happy with. Kathy Bones sent her jacket back to me. I asked her to send her jacket back to me that I made with the riding habit I did for her, because the shoulders were not right. It like bunched up in the shoulders, and it really was kind of small in the back too, and in the arms. So I just decided today, I called her, and I'm just going to make her a whole new jacket because I'm not happy. And then last night, I did you see I did a video. I posted a video on the Colonial Williamsburg group site. Did you see that one? Yes, the panniers did come, but did you see the video I did last night? I'll show you the panniers. But I did a video last night where I made a bum pad and I made some kidney pads, hip pads. They're called kidney pads that you might like better, but with your dress it really looked best with the big panniers. It really did. They did come. I will show them to you. In fact, let me go get them. They're not great, but they'll work. They'll do. So for the price, I guess they were okay. So I'm going to go get them right now. Hang on. I'll be back. Okay. So, actually, I've got all three things here. So last night, I might pull a mannequin over here to demonstrate. I think I will, instead of putting them on me. Hang on. This is my teeny tiny mannequin. So, and she's back too. I haven't named this one. I have to come up with a name for her. Most of the other ones have names. Okay, the panniers that I got on Amazon. Lori, I'll show you the difference. Diane, I am not sure why you can't hear me. I don't think it's my volume. It might be, I don't know if that's any better. What are you asking me? Are those new behind me? The dresses? No, but I'll tell you those in just a minute. Okay, to answer your question, I bought a set of panniers from Amazon. I don't remember if I gave you the link. If I didn't give you the link, please PM me when we're through, and I'll find the link to buy these. These are the panniers I bought from Amazon. They just came last night or today. I think they just came today. Yeah, they did. Okay, so these are attached. Most of the time they're not attached to each other. So because these are attached, they're not going to fit somebody with really big hips because they won't go around. But you could always cut them apart. You don't have really big hips, Lori, but I meant, for somebody who's a plus size. So they tie around like this. I was going to use the mannequin, but I'm using me. So they tie around like this, and the material that they're made from, it isn't stitched real great, but they're okay. And they collapse. They're easy to pack because, see, they collapse real easy, whereas something that's stuffed is going to be harder to pack because it takes up space, like the bum pads and the kidney pads. They have stuffing, so it's like packing pillows, where these collapse. And they actually work fairly well. I can show you, because I have a skirt right here. Actually, let me put on this dress. Now, this is a good test because this is a very heavy dress. This is a very heavy dress. It's made out of heavy upholstery fabric. So this weighs a lot more than most of my dresses. So if these panniers can support the weight of this dress, I'd say they'd be good with just about anything. So here they are. Whoops, see, this one's collapsed. It looks like it has, or maybe it's just, maybe I did it when I put it on. Hang on. Let's try that again. Make sure the skirt came up and around. Okay, I think it was how I put it on. I think I bent the pannier when I put it on. So this is a very heavy skirt, and they seem to be holding up okay. So I don't know how long they'll last because, like I said, they don't look real heavy duty, but I think they would certainly work. And your skirt, I don't think, your skirt's kind of heavy too, but I don't think it's as heavy as this one. So these would definitely work for you, and they do have a good historically accurate shape. So I would recommend these. I just don't know how, if you were going to wear them all the time, they probably wouldn't hold up. But I think they would be fine, and they were only about $30. And if you want to get them from Etsy, they cost $60, I think $68 and up is the normal price I see for panniers. Some of them are ridiculously expensive. So these did come from Amazon, and if you PM me, I will give you the link. These will definitely work for a historical costume and give you a proper silhouette. Okay, I think they were $31 and some change. So that's what they look like. Okay, the second and third thing I will show you that I made. Oh, that dress, by the way, that was my monkey dress. And it's called a monkey dress. I call it a monkey dress because the fabric, I'll bring it over. Somebody asked me why I called it a monkey dress. Well, I will show you all the fabric. Let me see. It has monkeys on it. It's a monkey dress. Gold monkeys. I love it. I fell in love with that fabric the minute I saw it. Okay, so let me zoom out again. Sorry, there we go. All right, so that's my monkey dress. And I have it out because I need to make a gold petticoat to go under it if I'm going to wear it in Williamsburg, because I do not have a petticoat that works with it. And I might make the skirt on it smaller. I made that one with a ginormous skirt that you could wear with much bigger panniers than I just put on. So my question is now, do I want to wear ginormous panniers, a grand pannier, or do I just want to wear the pocket hoops like you just saw? If I wear the pocket hoops, I have to shorten the dress because I made it long to accommodate the huge grand pannier, which is really fun to wear. Okay, more 18th century clothes. So what I have behind me now, this is the monkey dress I need to work on because I've got to decide which way I'm going to wear it, and I have to make a skirt to go under it. The other outfit that you see, this is a revamp. I made for Alana Lucas. This is a late 18th century, like 1780s, 1790s redingote. It's kind of modeled after a gentleman's riding coat. And I was not happy with the first version of this. The first version of this, this velvet was the petticoat. And what is now the lining of this velvet was the skirt of the jacket. And what I didn't realize when I bought the material, I thought this was good quality material, but then I started working with it and it really was awful. As an overskirt, you know, this part of the coat, it was really, really limp. It didn't hang right. I just didn't like it, so I decided to turn it into the lining of this. And this one also was kind of limp because I didn't line it. So now it's lined, and the whole thing looks better. So then I had to figure out what to wear under it because it wasn't blue and blue anymore. But it's normally worn with a riding shirt, a men's riding shirt, and a cravat. And you normally see in the 18th century they wore white skirts under a lot of these coats. So today I made the white silk skirt, and I think it looks beautiful with the cravat. I don't know that it would work so well without the cravat, but I really, really like the look. I'm still working on it. I have to shorten it because this one is worn with a bum pad, and the skirts, when I put the bum pad on it and I put everything together, all the skirts are different lengths. So I have to pin it and re-hem everything. Seems like I have to hem and hem and hem because I'll fix it once, and then when you put it on with the right underpinnings, it's longer or shorter or whatever. But I think it looks really, really nice now. So this is going to be worn by Alana Lucas at Colonial Williamsburg. She's going to be wearing that in the fashion show. So it is a late 18th century redingote, which I really love it too. I think the blue and white works really, really nice together. It just looks so crisp and clean and sharp. You know, I love the contrast. I like this version of it much better. As I said, I still have some hemming to do on it, but I think it's pretty much done after that, which makes me happy. Okay, so more underpinnings. Last night, and it literally only took me about 15 minutes each to make these. Underpinnings for 18th century garments. This is a bum pad. It has a little bit of hip padding here on the sides, but it's primarily a bum pad. And I've posted pictures already. You wear it on your bum. So it just ties around the waist. I used quilted muslin. I cut this kind of almost a half moon shape. It's a little, almost a heart shape cut out in the middle here to accommodate your, your bum. And it's 2 layers. It's stuffed with fiber fill. And then I just edged it here with twill tape. I just wrapped the twill tape, sewed this closed and then sewed the twill tape to it long enough so you can tie it around your waist. Really, really simple to make. This one I did put the extra seams in to stuff it really good. So this is a bum pad. And then also, I haven't tried these out yet actually. I tried them on. But these are hip pads. These are kidney pads because they're shaped like kidneys. And you wear these on your hips. You can wear these instead of pocket hoops. They aren't as big, so they don't give you as big a hip. But they do accentuate the hips. And these are made pretty much the same as the bum pad, except I have ribbon loops here on these so you can slide them around, so you can position them, if somebody with bigger or smaller hips, see, you can move them around. So they also just tie around the waist. And let's give these a go. What am I going to put these on with? All right, let's see. I'll unpin this velvet skirt. All right, let's see how well my hip pads work. So I will put this velvet overskirt on. And yeah, ouch. I had a safety pin and I just poked it right through my thumb. Ouch. I think I'll close it. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. All right, so these are kidney pads, and Lori, these actually work pretty well. So here's the back view. It just gives you a little bit of hip. So, you know, your choice what you want to do. If you got your outfit early, you could try different things. I'm looking in the mirror here. Actually, I like these. These seem to work pretty well. Very, very easy to make. I did a video about it last night. So if anybody wants to wear 18th century clothes, this is a very easy alternative to pocket hoops. And they work really good. The size, I measured the size. They're kidneys, and the dimensions are 8 inches by 15 or 16 inches. So they're about twice as long as they are wide, and you just cut them in a kidney shape and stuff them, and that is what you get. And they work quite well. So if you don't want ginormous hips, this is definitely the way to go. Okay? So those are kidney pads. And you can, if you need more specific instructions, I mean, I kind of zipped through it last night, but I did post, whoops, it came off the ribbon. I did post a video last night, right when I was getting ready to make these, and I rushed, and I didn't do the greatest job. They're a little messy, because I just have so much to just get done, and nobody ever sees these, so I just need to make sure they were stuffed and sewn closed. So, you know, they're not pretty, but they work just fine. So let's see, who else is there? Hey Sherry, and Monica, and Teresa, if you're still there. It's kind of a quiet night tonight. Oh, I guess there's a few people I missed because I was talking. So, yeah, Diane and Monica and Jennifer. Hey, ladies, and Larilyn, and Xenia, and Patricia. Okay, so if any of you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, you can always just message me, and I'm always glad to help. So I only have 2 weeks exactly. I'm leaving 2 weeks from today. I'm driving to Williamsburg, Virginia, which is about an 8-hour drive for me, so it's going to be a long drive. And I'm borrowing my husband's expedition, and it's going to be loaded to the gills with stuff. So I'm taking all my dresses for the fashion show, whatever I haven't, you know, sent out to people, but there's a lot of stuff. I'll be taking probably about a dozen outfits, you know, about a dozen corsets and pads and wigs and hats, and I mean, really a lot of stuff, plus books for the book signing, and we have bags for all the conference attendees. We have some really pretty tote bags that we ordered. They're pink, and they have Romancing Williamsburg on them. They're really nice. And let's see, what else am I taking? Wigs and hats, and I don't know what else. Books, my swag. Stuff for my author table when we do the book signing, and just lots of clothes and me. And for I had asked about a PA system for the event, and hubby and I bought one. We went ahead and ordered one from Amazon. We found one for about a good one for a little over $100. So we just went ahead and bought it. That way I'm not stressed, and I know how to work it, and I have it, and you know, I'm just going to bring it with me, and I'll probably use it again in the future. Plus, I have to learn how to use it because I got to get my music programmed onto it and everything. So I'll need help with that because I'm not very tech savvy. So I'm keeping it short tonight because I have so much to do. So, oh, Jennifer, I was showing it at the beginning of the video. Okay, for those of you who tuned in late, okay, I'm going to scooch down again. I'm going to scooch down and give you the close-up view of my beautiful new ring from my hubby. So it's blurry there. Okay, so the story of this ring, this is my new engagement ring. My husband and I have been married. We got married in 1983, so this year is going to be 36 years. And 25 years ago, I lost the stone from my engagement ring at work. I think it went down the drain at work. It was awful. And, you know, no way to get it back because I don't know. I think that's where I lost it, but there was no retrieving it. So my wedding band was always a little bit loose and the engagement ring held it on. So I stopped wearing the wedding band because I figured, well, I'm just going to lose that too. It's going to fall off my finger. So I put it in my jewelry box, and we didn't have a safe then. And, you know, we weren't rich people and weren't in a rich neighborhood, but one day while we were at work and our kids were at preschool, our house got robbed. So now my wedding ring is gone, all my jewelry gone. So it's been 25 years. My mom gave me one of her rings. Actually, it was the wedding ring my father had given her because they divorced when I was very young. So she gave me that ring, and I wore that ring, and I've been wearing that one for all these years. Well, Saturday, my husband took me to a jewelry store, totally out of the blue. I knew nothing about this, and he said, I want to buy you a ring. So, ta-da! This is a replacement for my rings that got lost 25 years ago. So, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty. I'm very happy. Is that blurry? Okay, maybe. There we go. Okay, well, hopefully it's not too blurry. So that was really cool. And it was nice to be able to pick out something that I like. I mean, he has really good taste, and he usually knows what I like. But we picked it out together, and that was really cool. So I'm really happy. All right. Well, let's see. I'm reading Sherry's message. Hubby will be up there then too. Oh, too many doctor appointments for people you take care of. That's Colonial Williamsburg. I'm sorry you're not going to be able to join us, Sherry. Thank you, Jennifer. It is. I'm very happy with this ring. Yeah, Lori. Yeah, we were kind of shocked and devastated, but oh well, it happens. So yes, I'm very happy with the ring. Yeah, I keep staring at it. My ring. So, and you know, I've just never I've never really coveted expensive jewelry, but you know, we just really liked this, and I really like this, so I'm happy. Okay, well, I am going to sign off now. I've said pretty much all I have to say, and maybe I'll have some more stuff to share with you next Wednesday. I'm still making things, and I don't know everything I'm going to be making between now and then. I know I'm doing another corset. I owe one to Diane DeLuna, and I owe Karen Simpson a green Regency dress. So those are two things I know I'm going to be making. And then I'm hoping that I have time to make a couple extra things for myself. There's a couple jackets and just maybe petticoats, I don't know, miscellaneous stuff that I just want to make. I'd really like to make a little mantle, you know, a short cloak. Don't know if I'll have time for that or not. Jennifer's asking, will you ever go back to Writers on the River? I would like to. Probably not this year, but maybe 2020, because I already have, what am I doing this year? Oh, I'm going to the Colonial Williamsburg and then the Historical Romance Retreat this year, and that's it. So I'm not doing more than two things. And then next year, there's an event in New York I'm going to in 2020, and I don't have anything else on the agenda right now. So hopefully, Jennifer, it was a really nice event, and it was very well run. So I will sign off now. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. Ciao.